loving arms try.
The Heartland Championship on Toyota Grassroots Rugby, and there's only one match left on semi-final weekend, and it's in Greymouth. Boy, the neighbours are getting together here. West Coast hosting Buller. This is a semi-final of the Lahore Cup. West Coast were the top qualifiers. If they win this, they will host the final of the Lahore Cup next week. You think that's not important to the locals? Oh boy, I'll tell you what it is. Gee, it's a lovely day on the coast. Gorgeous day in Greymouth. The men from Buller will have come down.
So with me over a couple of the West Coast boys, we've got Sperm and Sunshine. How's the week been, fellas, and looking forward to the semi-final?
Yeah, it's been a good week. The boys have been good at training, been preparing well. Good win last weekend, so the boys are confident.
Sunshine, the boys, 3 tries in that first 20 minutes last week, really rocked the North Otago boys. Be hoping for that same performance today.
Yeah, we're looking for a good attacking display again, but also I think today now coming to semi-finals, the defence is really going to be the key. We're really looking forward to apparently Mace Buttchug's going to put in a few big hits out there, so we're looking forward to that.
Well, fellas, 80 minutes ahead down the track. Good luck, and we'll catch up with you later on.
Cheers, Sheep.
Cheers.
Who need friends? Enemies when you got friends like that? Well, time will tell, but we'll see you later at Rugby Park here in Greymouth. Well, with me I have two of the Buller players today, Max and Ryan. Firstly, fellas, congratulations on making the semi-final of the Lahore Cup. How have you prepared? And a wee bit of a home ground here for you fellas too, not far down the road.
Yeah, the boys are quite happy with it. It's more or less second home ground for us. We're down here most years, so put in a big trainings for the week, and hopefully we can come down and spoil the party for us.
Sure you'd put the weather on though, that's for sure. Beautiful.
Yes, and a big volume of supporters due down from Westport for today's game.
Yeah, friends and families and all club guys all come down. It's not very far, so they always enjoy the old drinks on the way home as well, that's for sure.
No, it's not very far, and here are some Buller fans who have made it down from Westport. There's plenty of them. Gee, the crowd's come in here today. Big crowd. Of course, the local fans are not to be outnumbered, and they won't be, and the buckets are everywhere. They've taken off, have the whole bucket head thing. Okay, what does this say? King Cornish, stop him if you can. They're talking about Josh Cornish, number 10 for West Coast, and the playmaker for them, and oh, he's a popular man. Hey Josh, neighbours, sisters, mothers, fathers, daughters, it's great. This is rugby on the West Coast. It's the Lahore Cup semi-final, West Coast against Buller. If West Coast win it, they'll host the final. Here's our man Jim Finlay.
Simcock and the big meatheads now, they get all driving and up off the pack. West Coast were good at this last week against North Otago. Murphin's got the ball in there with Peter Nichols now. They grab hold of him now. They're still going. West Coast got it up nicely up in the air. Regrouping again, pushed them up 10 or 15 metres. West Coast still going now. They wheel it round. Good stuff here from the coast forwards. Good sappy energy stuff here from the big boys of the West Coast. Still going West Coast. We're 10 or 15 metres out from the try line here now. Where's the ball? It's still on the back of the maul there. O'Gorman can see it. I'll have to wheel it and do something with it shortly. They're still going coast. They've peeled away on another wee banana sprint, and they're going now inside the 5 metres. Don't know what happened there. Simcock's in there. They're inching up towards the goal line here. The boys, they've gone on the ground though. Now the ball comes back, is it? Yes, it comes across to Thompson, to Cornish. Cornish out it comes to Cropper. Props and steps and goes back inside. Josh Clark! Oh, beautiful try by Cropper! Oh, he dropped the ball from Cornish and he ran back. Stepped off one foot, cut back on the inside, and he's right under the horns. He scored right between the post for another try for the West Coast. Right under the horns, a beautiful move. Once again, Ollie, the big effort coming from the boys up front.
Yeah, I think if Coast want to really shove it into Buller in this game, I believe they've got to keep on mauling, not kicking the ball away.
Yes, well, that proved they must have come about 15 or 18, 20 metres there. So Buller to feed this line out now. 13 minutes to go till half-time. Ryan Hughes have taken the Buller forwards out of the game here today, West Coast. And it goes high, tapped off the top, is it? No, been brought in again by Moore for the Buller. They take it on the ground. Where is it? Slow ball again, though, coming for Buller. West Coast line up, flat as the flounders. You know what. Now it comes off, backing into it is Higginson. No, he's gone nowhere. He's been plonked fair back where he come from by Murphy and Coman. They drive him back a couple of metres. Now McKee has got it across the come to Nathan Thompson, standing still. Goes back and more, takes it in one hand, sees a bit of a gap, but it shuts him in straight away. And Cornish had dumped him on the deck. They put it on the ground there, reaching over his own goal, and he's still on his feet. And he's stolen the ball beautifully. Cornish puts a wee kick in behind the ball of defence here. Bouncing him back as Higginson. Higginson taken by one leg by Josh Cornish. Feeds a poor pass across to Kiss Christie. He can't pick it up. James Ward chases him now. Where across is he by Philip and does Lee Christie runs into beautiful big hit on him there by Brad Houston for the West Coast, and they hold him up on the ground here. Houston's got the ball, has he? No. Where is it? Turnover ball again. Paul might have gone the wrong way that time. Now he feeds it into Cropper, the try scorer. Kicked it into the end goal area. Terry Wycliff with another try, coming up for the West Coast. Yeah, beautiful try by Wycliff. Terry Wycliff the try after in dispute there by Jared Cropper. I thought West Coast had gone the right way, but he put the wee kick in behind the defence there, and Terry Wycliff, I tell you, in his new boots, I seen him putting them on this morning, and I tell you what, he got more toe there than Raymond Sandel in his brand new boots, and he scores to the right of the post. They're about 15 in from touch. Tudor goes over the far side over there, and they can't hear the call, and coming out of the line is Craig Moore.
Going to the back, I reckon, James.
Going to the back. The contest this one, I'd say, the coast. Up goes high in the air, beautifully taken in there by Moore, and he feeds it back one-handed to the rest of his teammates, and they gather on him and push it up towards the goal line. But now they go on the ground. Now they have to release it now. Where is the ball? McKee has got it. Come to Thompson, standing a bit flat and still feeds up to Kevin Moore. He goes and misses a couple of tackles, but Copper missed him, and he's still going more up towards the right into the shadow of the goalpost here. Buller desperately digging in for the ball. Now where is it? Where is the ball? The slow ball coming back. Now it comes across. Who's standing up there is Coman. Try to bull up. Try to bull a number 4. Look to look forward. Sustained crosser, Ben Coman the try. Well, that was a sustained pressure from the Buller forwards. The best passage of play they've had for this game. And Ben Coman the try. Game plan. Keep the game plan going, and the conversion's over by Nathan Thompson, so that makes the score 31 points to 10. There's the first half over. The first half's over at Rugby Park here in Greymouth in this very important semi-final match between the West Coast and Buller. And the West Coast in front through 4 converted tries, 1 to O'Gorman, 1 to Wycliff, 1 to Jared Cropper, Luke Hughes at the other try, all converted by Josh Cornish. Crosby wrote a song about it, didn't he? Everything's going our way. Anyway, O'Gorman to feed the line out here. Straight after half-time, feed got over the back now, taken by one of the Buller players in there, with the worst throw of the afternoon for the West Coast, and then it goes now. Buller have got this one, turned it over. McKee Thompson had to stand still and take it. They're going to move it across now. Pine, the Fijian wing three-quarter, he takes it and stands up in the tackle. He's been taken there by Brad Houston, and he goes on the ground. Good defence from Coast. Now it comes across to Moore. Kevin Moore, the second 580, kicks a little slow, heavy one, waiting for Mullally. Takes it and beats him. Beats 2 or 3 players easily here. Still going. Mullally feeds it in nicely to Ferguson. Ferguson out to O'Gorman. Try to James Ward. James Ward the try. The team who scores first. Beautiful bit of work by Mullally. And he found Ferguson on his inside. And Wardy there again. Oh, I tell you what, he scored every game here on the West Coast for James Ward for the West Coast. Well, his ankle tapped short, he fell short, but just gained up and hammered the ball into the deck for the first of the try in the second half. 2 tries in the second half, taken high off the top there by Moore. Out it comes long, flat pass, misses out everybody, and Moore had to go back in second 5-8 and pick it up. He puts a kick in the air, which has gone straight up in the air and gone nowhere. O'Gorman's gone down with the ball, comes back on the West Coast side. Peter Nichols is there, beautifully detected the ball now. Ferguson's got it. Now a big goal, he's got it, he runs into 2 or 3 players like a big steamroller. Bolton Hogan special, now he goes on the ground, across it comes from Merkin across to Cropper. He decides to straighten it up and go running the trade up there goes Cropper, still going. Feeds it on there to Brad Houston. He bangs into a couple of the Buller defence. Still going West Coast. Ferguson's been caught over there by the Buller defence, over there by a couple of them. They go on the ground. Where's the ball? It's up as they turned it over. No, it's back on the West Coast side. Now it comes to Thompson. Thompson still going, pushes them off. Opens it up now for Cornish. Puts a wee kick in the middle here. Brad Houston's going for it. Houston the try. Yes, to Brad Houston. Good series of play here from the West Coast to give him more pressure. Well, Josh Cornish, they're running out of numbers there on the inside. Got the ball from Ferguson. He put the kick in. And Brad Houston, first try in the red and white jersey for Brad Houston. He scores right under the horns. Good try, West Coast. Hughes to feed it. A lot of horns going in the Tudors and no one's left the ground, especially the red and white fellas here this afternoon. As they can sense now a home final next week. Right to the back, tapped over the top, taken by Moore. Moore's diving for the line. Try to Moore, the big block forward. He come round the back and took it. Now, I don't know why Buller weren't doing this in the first half. Craig Moore the try. Try to Craig Moore. As the hole opened up the Red Sea, and he just had to reach out and plonk the ball down. Big crowd on the terrace over there, and no one's gone home yet. In it goes this time, comes back on the Buller side, comes back on the West Coast side, tight head comes out from Cornish. Cornish out, it comes to Cropper. Cropper now, he's got Simcock outside him, running strongly, Jared Cropper. Beat to go, no one goes on the ground in front of him, beautifully set up for him. Over the top it comes from, out it comes across to Mullally in playing half-back, pass it out, it goes to Nichols outside, he'll draw him past, no he isn't, sold to Nichols, give it to Rono Gorman again, that's it, he scored in the corner again by, Jesus he loves that corner over there, Rono Gorman. Great try, brilliant try over there. Gorman once again set up by Mullally from Ferguson. And Nichols, I thought Pete was going to drop the dummy, but he's handed it over to him in the end. And Gorman scores again in the Mark Costello, Rowan O'Gorman corner. Ollie, that was a good try by the West Coast. And Rowan O'Gorman's coming off too. The three-strike wonder down on the O'Gorman, Mark Costello O'Gorman corner. Here's the conversion from Cornish, and they're way from the sideline over there, but the flag didn't stay down this time. And the referee goes for full time. He's called the game early. I think there's 2 minutes to go. But the game's all over, and history will be made here next week when West Coast challenge the winner of the game down in there in Oamaru today, and they've come out the winners by 53 points to 22. Well, Fergie, firstly, congratulations to you and the boys, but a polished performance here. 4 converted tries in the first half, just carried on from last week.
Yeah, you know, like the boys came out well in that first half, and you know, we got a 29 lead up at half time, and you know that's always hard for a team to come back. And then in the second half, the boys really stuck it to them, and yeah, the scoreboard showed the end result.
Yes, we talked about the jersey, the pride, and you know, the provincial passion. It was certainly there today. The crowd was there behind you. It was a tremendous atmosphere.
Yeah, no, thanks to all the crowd coming down. Yeah, and pride and passion, and you know, playing at home and unbeaten at home, and you know, like just bringing it back to the Heartland was good. Yeah, it's awesome.
And just one more home game for West Coast. It's against North Otago. It's the Lahore Cup final. They win it, they'll be the champions.
And in the Meads Cup, we see a repeat of last year's final. This time, it's Mid-Canterbury at home, playing Wanganui.
You'll find all the information about that, and indeed on all things rugby, at allblacks.com.